Hi, my name is Brianne Sears, and I am going to share a few things with you about my digital design portfolio. Um, I thought that writing throughout the course was great, but I think it would be nice to just have a video and share my thoughts verbally. So, one of the reasons why I'm invested in designing a game, um, well, for one, I um, I'm really interested in what students can do on the creativity end. So um, I like using my creative skills in designing games, and I think that was the most enjoyable part for me. Um, I think for education, as I mentioned, if students can take ownership for what they're working on, then the game focus is, I guess, more intense, depending on the student. Um, I think me personally, I like skill games and action games. One of my favorite games is Candy Crush. I enjoy playing that when I'm on a plane or if my husband is driving. So, not necessarily so serious, even though it seems like it could be serious at the time. Um, and I think that, the game design process in general, the iterative process, I think everything is very necessary that I've learned throughout this course. Um, Particularly in making my own game. I found that not having all of the guidance that I did in the first part made this a little bit more complicated. Um, I think that it improved my skills as a coder and a programmer in general, but I think with our students, we should probably take a lot more time um, to be, testing these things and doing these things in class. My design experience in general, um, I think that I can improve that definitely with more practice. And I have been, just testing around making my own little games with Game Maker. And once my son gets old enough, I hope to allow him to practice and play on there also. With this new kind of, I guess, element in education, it's important that in the future we definitely embed these skills. My project in general, I think my game is pretty basic. However, it did take me a lot of time, um, to do a lot of testing. In my play test, I actually used my mom for the play test and a friend of mine who's an avid gamer. His name is Chris. Um, I think some of my challenges there were definitely just finding what they needed to make the game successful. And I think that's what students would, also kind of reflect upon at the end of their project. Um, I, my design team experience, as far as working with my colleague Jordan, we're both on in different pages on in um, this course in general. So we bounced ideas off one another at times, and we definitely peer programmed or partner programmed or pair programmed, I guess, in the beginning stages of this course. Um, I think that the role of iteration and how specific sometimes it needs to be as far as what needs tailored, what needs fixed, what will make it more user friendly. I think those are the things that take the most time. Whenever I play tested on my mom, she had a lot of issues using the keyboard. She's not an avid gamer, however my friend Chris is, so he was able to navigate through quite quickly and easily. It also didn't take him much time to master the game. Um, I have thoroughly enjoyed this course, and I'm very excited to, possibly bring it to some of our schools here through the intermediate unit. It, Particularly when training teachers, I always bring this up, and I make sure that they understand that this takes a lot of time and it is a process. But when you come out of this, there's tons of rigor throughout this program. And to develop somebody, like myself with an ELA background, to develop the skills and the knowledge set and, everything that you need for this course, it's definitely a different experience. It's a different way of thinking. which we all need in education. I think teachers and professionals, should really try to change their thinking on this. And gaming in the classroom is definitely something that um, can bring engagement. And yeah, I love it. So that's my reflection.